Of course you are. Lovely stuff. The two guys are in position, but they will not be enough to stop the British advance. So what we can actually do is when they start attacking over here, we can bring these boys over and maybe even some of these MGs and stuff like that. Good stuff. Right, okay. Oh no, we can't make it yet. Oh, what's that? Something has happened. Maybe a supply drop or something, so it's time to move in and see what's going on. Ah, okay.
Make sure to maintain a strong defensive screen along the entire riverbank. Let's cover our asses as best we can.
Fair enough. I don't have a ton of men over here, so I believe it is time to try and get as many people as I can over here. There we go. And then we can hopefully stop these guys before they get any, what's the word? Any momentum. And then after that, we'll get a tank in. The verbal vend will be absolutely wonderful, so let's get one of them in. That should help. Let's get into that house. Hit the houses. Houses are going to help us out a lot here. Actually, yes, no, get in the house. Yes, no, maybe. That's how we're going to do. Now, infantry half-track is going to come in to provide some support and wait for the whirlwind to get here. The whirlwind will give us a lot of damage, especially because most of these troops are basically infantry. They don't really have a lot of vehicles, and the vehicles that they have are very light, such as this thing. So we should easily be able to take it out with the whirlwind. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And also the half-track is coming in. And let's see what we can get. Tank destroyer tactics may be useful, but the thing is, we're not really coming up against any tanks, so how about we don't do that. Roadblocks would be very useful, and booby trap building is always good. Okay, whirlwind is here to deal a lot of damage. So there we go. That's they got a rear hit with a Piat, but it doesn't really matter. It absolutely got taken out. That machine gun is doing very well. How about we use this half-track to try and stop this area? And now the Panzer is made, so let's get it an MG42 and some armoured skirts to give it a bit more armour against Piats and the like, but also give it that MG to try and help it out as well. It looks like the whirlwind is doing its job really well, taking out a lot of enemies. It may even be worth getting some of these infiltration guys, because they could really help with this defense, but to be honest, I don't really think we need it right now. We're doing okay. So let's just get these guys out, try and take this point, and try and push them back. It looks like the MG, or the heavy machine gun, is definitely struggling, and the Panzer is coming across to help out. Now, how are you guys doing with the defenses? You're actually doing alright, well done. So what we're going to do, sandbags is always useful, so let's get some sandbags up for our men, and bring these two back so we don't get in the way of the sandbags. Now, how are we doing? We're doing alright. There is a few guys who are attacking us, but, you know, we should probably run away. Looking at that 40mm cannon is absolutely wrecking shop. Now, looks like this guy is getting attacked by some commando, so how about we bring in some men to try and support, and maybe bring back that half-track. There we go, lovely stuff. Now the Panzer IV is here, the Panzer IV infantry support tank, which is always nice to see. I don't think we'll really need any Marder 3s. Assault grenadiers would be very useful though, so let's bring some of them in. We do control most of the map, so resources shouldn't really be a problem. But at the moment this counterattack is dealing a lot. So it's time to bring you back and bring this tank forward. What I actually need is something to repair my men. Which will happen when I get these assault guys across. They can actually heal, which is always nice. Booby trap strategic points may be useful. And there goes the Panzer, and it looks like these boys are basically dead. They've used smoke as a last-ditch effort, but it's not going to help them that much. Now it's time to move forward with the Panzer. Try and take out this 40mm cannon. Hopefully it can't do that much damage to me, otherwise we may have a bit of problems. Let's see. No, it looks like the shells are bouncing off, which is always nice. Oh, oh, oh. They're coming across in boats. Here come the boats. Here come the boats. Yeah. Right, so time to get this infantry half-track across to help out our men. And let's see where they're going to go. How are you boys doing? They're doing well with the sandbags. We can bring some guys back if we need to. The whirlwind may be useful over there, actually. Looks like we've stopped this counterattack, so it's time to move the whirlwind over. And it really depends where these guys dock. If they dock over here, then we shall attack them over here. Looks like this point would be a great place for a heavy machine gun. Unfortunately, this guys don't have a heavy machine gun, so we can't do that. But we can put some assault guys in it, so we may do that. You boys need to go back over here. And, yeah, you can take that point. There is some mortar going on, but the mortar isn't too bad. You boys need to come over here. Let's get in that building right now. Let's bring these troops across to try and give some help. And now we should easily be able to attack them now. I don't think you need more firepower. I think we're doing alright, because to be honest, with this stuff, it's quite hard to attack us. And now we have the Whirlwind here. We should be completely okay. We could actually bring in another Whirlwind to help, but to be honest, these guys are kind of stuck. Thanks to this barbed wire. Now, it may be worth you guys just running away or putting up another flak turret just to help out. I think that would be a good idea. We need to defend this point, which is exactly what we're doing. God damn it. Never try and build in a battle, it doesn't really work. But anyway, that should do. Call up artillery units and destroy their positions. Opportunity prevents itself. Destroy the artillery. Ah, the artillery is over here. Now, this guy may be useful. Fortunately, I cannot see them. But now I can. Hopefully that 75mm HS-129 can take out those guys, otherwise we're going to have a bit of trouble. I don't really know what I could hit it with, apart from that, so... If not, they're going to do a lot of damage to me, so it may be time to try and do something. I don't really know what to do, except sector artillery would be very useful. Scorched? Ah, I could get the Hummel. The Hummel would be very useful for some return fire. And attack them. I don't know how you guys got there. I don't know how you guys got there, but it is definitely time to retreat. You boys should definitely retreat as well. You should never be on the wrong side of the barbed wire. But it looks like a lot of you guys have decided it's a great idea too. Now, bring back the Panzer and bring back these men, because it looks like they're heavily damaged, so it's time for you guys to retreat and try and get some health back. Also, you boys are retreating as well, which is good. And it looks like sector artillery, or artillery at least, is dealt with for this moment. I don't think it's worth disabling any points yet. But let's bring up the Panzer IV, upgrade it, and also get these guys to repair it as well, once it's here. Come on, Panzer. I do need to get some more troops in this area though, so that's the second thing I will do. Looks like they're bringing in some more artillery here, which is completely fine because they're not really hitting anything. So let's get... Oh, that's not good. Looks like they're trying to push out, which is completely fine. Yep.
Once the raft assault is complete, we can focus on the commanders in Oosterbeek. Go ahead.
Okay, so these guys are back up to full strength, so it is definitely time to move over there to try and help out. Oh, God. Let's get him out of there. Let's get the Panzer over here, because it did say they did have some armor, so we need to deal with that ASAP. Let's see. Let's throw a grenade at these guys so they stop attacking these boys.